back to Lou's Corner. This is our Valentine look, and this will be our Journey in Gratitude update for February 2021. So let's get into it. So first thing I want to be grateful for is my amazing husband, because Ricky, I didn't want anything for Valentine's. Our anniversary is the 19th. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But one day I want to do a story time. I'll probably do a story time with y'all about how many times me and Ricky have really gotten married. It's a long story, but it'll be funny. Anywho, so want to just basically be grateful for him and the journey we've been on for the last 9 years together, and just say thank you to God and our children and everybody in our life that has made it possible for us to be together, and just like, don't take the people in your life for granted, because you definitely don't know what tomorrow will bring. And me and Ricky are a living witness for that. Like, that, you know, you should just show the person you with all the time that you care about them and you love them. That's just why Valentine's really not a big deal to us. It's cool and whatever, but Ricky shows me he loves me every day, and I try to show him I love him every day in so many different ways. So I'm grateful for that. Then the next thing I'm grateful for is, Hunty, this is that Juvia's Place palette, the pink one. Ooh, I hadn't played with it. I hadn't brought nothing else out to play with, because remember I told you I was doing a 365, the tiny pans. Like, I had so many project pans going on right now, plus challenges that, like, literally play days haven't been happening. However, this morning I woke up with good intent to wear this look, so, and it came together so beautifully. I'll make sure that at the end of this video I'll put the pictures I took of it when I was in better lighting up so you guys can see. I put my hair up in a little messy bun because lately I've been wearing big curls and I just wanted it up off me for a minute. Then the next thing that is just an abundance of gratitude. So my room is coming together. My son is doing perfectly fine, for anybody who had asked. Thank you so very much. And everything is going really good with the pursuit of the things I need for my room. I definitely can say that don't sleep on Walmart and don't sleep on Wayfair, because they have some stuff on their websites that's amazing. I definitely can say I don't foresee myself getting a different desk. However, nobody knows what the future may bring. So I'm just going to say I am enjoying my desk and the little renovation I did to it. My other dresser that's across from me, I'm definitely on the fence on doing what I was thinking about doing to it, because of some things that I have purchased, and y'all will see once it gets here, and kind of I'll do a poll and see what y'all think I should do. So that's the reason why I haven't done what I was gonna do to it yet. Then the next thing that I'm just so happy about is the fact that, like, honey, work is going good. I'm so happy that they came up with the vaccine. It's rolling out. We're not and I have to say it out loud because a lot of my clients have been asking, hairstylists were not considered essential workers, because when they did have this shutdown in several states, they closed us down. So we closed and opened in several states. So we're not considered essential workers. So they're not prioritizing us to get the vaccine currently. I don't know if that's gonna change later. However, yeah, I'm not gonna say what's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna say right now, at this point, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a rushed thing as far as hairdressers are concerned, and that might be down the road later, but right at this current moment, I don't know. And I'm like, the politicians is getting their hair cut or whatever they doing to their hair, so seem like they would think about us, but they're not. And so that's that. And that's not a negative thing, actually. To me, it's like there's so many people who have jobs that are at so much more risk than we are. If you only knew, here in Arizona, and I'm just gonna put this out there or whatever, Arizona has a lot of state board guidance that was there before COVID. Like, the only humongous thing that has changed for us is wearing a mask and the number of people we can have in the salon at one time. Other than that, everything, like the disinfecting, the cleaning, the disinfecting our implements, the keeping the salon clean, the disinfecting the salon, all of that was already in place, because there are so many things that you could pick up in a salon. So definitely, like, you know, salons are very clean places, unless you just go to somebody's house to get your hair done. And I know a lot of people who do hair from home have very clean spaces where they do hair, so I'm not knocking them either. Now, the next thing is, so I am so happy. I got on the scale. I am 296 today. So I lost 3 more pounds last week. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't foresee myself losing a whole bunch of weight super rapidly, just because I'm still eating the same way. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I'm still eating Wendy's, McDonald's, all that. However, I've been doing OMAD, and on top of that, I've been making sure that I'm not overly hydrating myself. Ricky went to the doctor, and the doctor brought up this valid point. You know, a lot of people drink a lot of fluids and everything. However, sometimes overly drinking or taking in too many fluids could cause problems. So that's that. Then the next thing was, I am so happy. Still don't have my nails done. If you only really knew me personally, this is been a decision I have made until I get my room finished, because I don't want to break a nail trying to move stuff around. And I know my husband and my children would help me. However, I don't feel like it's their responsibility to unpack, pack, move stuff out. There's a lot of things I have to give away, donate, whatever, in the interim of me unpacking and getting my stuff set up the way I would like to have it set up. So I definitely cannot, I do not want to get my nails done and then turn around and break one, just because I already knew I had a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Then I haven't found a new nail tech. If you know me personally, because some of my subscribers are some of my clients, shout out to y'all. We'll Loose Corner gang. Anywho, so definitely I haven't really been able to do as much as I would like to do as far as getting out and promoting myself in my on the side of town, my new salons in, because usually I try to find events that they have in the area, like little dance studios where the kids get their little dance whatever's at, and like cheer gyms, all that. I usually try to get into those, and I try to find women's clinics and go and hand out my cards, as well as try to find one of the employees, and I pay to do their hair, like pay for them to get their hair done at my salon so they can get their hair done, because I don't believe in giving out free services. So I usually just buy a gift card and donate it to the business that I'm donated to, and I know our new owners are into that as well. So definitely want to do that, because I feel like it promotes the areas, and when you get your hair done and you know the person in the office got their new hairdo, everybody's looking and trying to see what it is. So basically that's what I usually do to build up my clientele base. Then the next thing is I definitely can say my clientele base is still growing anyway, and I'm grateful to God for that, because only he has been able to make sure that everything that's happening in my life right now and is really just going the way it's going. And I'm just thanking God, truly thanking God for everything he has done and he is doing. And I'm just always in a season of gratitude. Even my failures are in gratitude, because you only learn when you make a mistake. So I definitely am thanking God for that. Then the next thing I'm thanking God for wholeheartedly, like from the bottom of everything in my season of gratitude, is I'm thanking him for the inner peace I'm getting. And I'm going to say this out loud. So as a young woman, I used to fight anybody. Like literally, you could catch hands from me. And with me letting you catch hands from me, I literally would just like flip out, cuss you out, hit you, whatever. Hold on, y'all. He was just calling to wish me happy Valentine's again. And yeah, of course, he knew I was doing my journey of gratitude this morning. But anyhow, back to what I was talking about. Grateful for him too, and that sweetness. I'm grateful, like I'm just in a season of gratitude because God has opened my eyes and shown me so many things that like in the past I was kind of timid with, like not wanting to do, or I don't know, pronounce, or I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. Like I always, when I was growing up, they used to say you speak prosperity into the air, and I wouldn't necessarily speak against prosperity, but I wasn't, and not but however, I wasn't even like bigging myself up. I would always just be like, oh, I can do this or that, and I never really spoke to the greatness of my skills or the in-depthness of how I do my job or care for my staff or just everything around me. So I'm definitely getting better at that, and I'm definitely speaking prosperity into air. I know all of my clients are going to have healthy, beautiful hair, and whatever their hair goal is, I want to help them get there. And that's always my thing, is like I want my clients to have their hair goals. Everybody's hair goal is different, because some girls want long hair, some girls want short girl hair, some girls want blonde hair, some want blue. I want to be able to help my clients reach all of their goals and maintain them, and so that's where I'm at, and I'm so grateful for that, and just trying to grow in myself, and my happiness is always a goal for me. Then the next thing that's going on that I'm in a season of gratitude for is, honey, you guys see how I'm driving? My drive has gotten a little bit better due to me learning my way around a little bit more. And it's not that I didn't know my way around, and I'm just gonna say this, I'm one of those people who don't go outside my circle if I don't have to. And I had prayed to God that he gave me peace and serenity and guided me on this journey, because the drive, like from my side of town to the other side of town, is way different now. On the weekends I go one direction, on another days I go in the other direction. It's just way different. And if you live in Phoenix, you know what I'm talking about. Everything loops around town, so you gotta kind of strategically plan your trips here, especially on weekends, because we do have freeway closures, because we're all under construction currently right now all over the city, which is an amazing thing and a blessing. Then, oh, my scalp is itching. Then the next thing I'm in a season of gratitude and humbleness about is I've been spending more time with my mother, talking to her, hanging out. We've been doing stuff. I want to show you guys, me and Ricky gonna get our pictures taken, and I'll put up pictures of it for you guys. My mother has made me and Ricky some clothes. My mother is a seamstress. She had to kind of step out of that for a minute and raise us as kids, and help out with her grandkids at different points. And now she's taking care of my grandmother. So, you know, like, something's always changing. So she just basically is now just getting to a point where in her retirement, she has been able to sew more, and so she's making us clothes. Then her and I have been going to fabric stores and the clothing. I can't wait until I can drop everything. I'm just waiting for her to get her new sewing machine, because she's getting a new sewing machine, and for me to buy this fabric, because there's some fabric that her and I want to get, and a couple looks I want to put together. I have a little bit more of an eclectic look. I have a friend that I went to high school with, and she dresses how I want to dress in my best life, and so I'm almost there, and I know, you know, my mom is gonna help me get there with making my clothing, because I'm very tall, and my dimensions for my height and my weight are not, like, to tell you how much I weigh and see how tall I am, it doesn't look the same. So that's basically it. So all that being said, grateful for that, because my mom is really back to sewing, and I can't wait to drop my new looks on y'all. Then the next thing is, I am so excited about like some finds I found on the internet. I really want to get into shopping Mercari, and this is just for all you guys. If anybody has the Walhalla 2, I am willing to pay you for it. If you know somebody trying to sell theirs, I really want the Walhalla 2 by Juvia's Place. I guess they're not making it anymore, or it was limited edition or whatever. I really wanted it, and I tried to get it, and it just basically stayed sold out, and I haven't been able to get on Mercari. I'm gonna see if I ask Nona if she'll help me find it so I can get it, because that is my goal, is to have every eyeshadow palette that Julia Place manufactures. And I've been still trying to get Fumi's palette, her first palette, and Fumi, girl, that palette is everything. I've seen so many people with it, and I want it so bad. I got FOMO. That's the only, like, those 2 palettes right there, I feel like they slipped through my hands, and I definitely can't wait to get them. Then the next thing is, I definitely want to try other black-owned brands, because like I said before, I haven't bought high-end makeup before, so I'm definitely looking into getting Pat McGrath and like actually going in and finding a couple of her palettes, and or getting a full face. I don't know if she makes foundation. I don't think I would be interested in foundation at this point, just because I have a certain thing that I want to share with you guys, and I'm waiting to see how to say this the best way or whatever. But I found something out with a foundation I've been using lately, and it has changed my whole everything. I don't think gonna look at foundation the same way anymore, but I definitely am going to see if it holds true for every foundation, and if it does, girl, I got some tea for you, some real tea, that kind of tea that make you be like, hold on, what? Yes. So give me a minute. I gotta get some containers together so I can try it with several different brands, and once I try it with these other brands, I definitely will be sharing my little tea I had come across on accident, and it has changed the makeup game for me immensely. So that's that. Then the next thing that's going on with your girl, and I'm just in the season of gratitude for, and I'm sorry my season of gratitudes, my journey of gratitude videos are so long, and I'm really not sorry, because if you got positive things going on and you could speak on them and you're grateful for them, you know, you're supposed to share it. You're supposed to give glory to God. So let me let you know. I'm so happy my hair is growing back. I am going to be sharing with you guys a length check. However, like I said to you guys before, I don't straighten my hair but once a year. And there's a whole reason for it. I have a whole vibe I want to share with you guys. And I want to share with you guys my whole little regimen, what's working, what's not working, what I found, what I didn't find, so that if you thinking about using the products that I'm using to grow my hair out, then you know the pros, the cons, the good, bad, and the indifferent, because I feel like there's a lot of myths and misinformation on the internet, and I, as a hairstylist who is embarking on studying trichology, definitely want to make sure that I'm giving the proper information and not saying this is what I do to my hair, but saying facts and breaking all myths and just being 100% honest and giving y'all the tea and letting you do what you do with it. Then the next thing I want to talk to y'all about, and this is gonna be almost the wrap up, is I'm so grateful for us to have transitioned to a new president and everything to be changing slightly. I'm praying for everybody who had didn't feel positive or who's feeling some kind of way about how things are going, because reality is that the transition in the United States always happens. It's supposed to go smoothly, and I don't have I don't want to speak any negativity in the world. I want everything to be positive, and whoever the president is, everybody's always going to have something negative about who the president is at that moment. And I don't know too many people who would really voluntarily go out for that job and to be under a microscope like that. You can't even live in your own house and go home at the end of the day, you know, and you're going to move into somebody else's house for 4 years and then move. That's not, you know, to me, I have a lot of respect for the first ladies, all the first ladies who've ever done it, all of them. I definitely want to get, I got a Michelle Obama bag. I want something, some nostalgia from each first lady, because to me, that in and of itself, it speaks volumes on those who have done it and who can say they went through it and came back out. So no matter what party they're with, you know, that I have a lot of respect for, because I don't know too many women who voluntarily move their whole family every 4 years. You know, no women want to do that. Packing is a pain in the butt. Then the next thing that I wanted to like wholeheartedly whatever and share with you guys. Okay, so bam, found out why my eyes is watering and wanted to share it with you guys, because I'm always damping my corners of my eyes. So I have allergies. My lash line is the reason why my eyes water, and my lower lash line, I actually have, because my eyes are hooded, there is like a little crease between my lower lash line and my lashes. I don't know how to explain it to nobody better than that. So sometimes stuff gets stuck in there, and because stuff gets stuck in there, even though you can't smell it necessarily, it builds up. And I basically did this like skin detox thing for my whole face and my lid area and everything. Once I started doing that, honey, it stopped watering so bad. They gonna still water when I first get up in the morning. That's just the nature of my allergies, and it waters for about an hour, sometimes 2. Once it stops watering, we cool. However, like I said, this little hack I have found with my makeup has changed that whole situation. So as soon as I can share it with y'all, I'm hoping that nobody is like saying something negative, because I don't block you. I'm not like other people. Negativity to me means that you spent your time on watching my content. So I just laugh. I'm grown. You can't bully me. You can't bully me. I'm made from a different kind of cloth. I got 2 older sisters. I can't fight with girls who don't got sisters, because I'm telling you, I say hurtful stuff too. But anywho, so definitely, yeah, I can't wait to share that little hack thing that I found out, and I'm gonna try it with like 3 or 4 different foundations before anything else, so that way I can know for a fact that it's actually going to work. And once I know for a fact that it's actually going to work with any kind of foundation, then I'll share with y'all. Then the next thing I wanted to share with you guys, and this is the last thing, is I am so grateful for my 136 subscribers. Now, thank you every last one of y'all, individually, jointly, all of that. Thank you all, because I know that it's hard to take time out of your busy schedule to watch somebody else's content, and I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you guys all who have said and left compliments. Thank you every and single one of you guys who have thumbs me up. I appreciate it more than you could ever know, and I hope that our journey together just grows and that we get to a point where y'all will give me some content ideas. I'm always open. Like, if you have questions, even your comments, sometimes I do little stuff off the comments. So if you have any questions